All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Community Christian School. I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colburn. We're about to get this prayer started. All right. Well, welcome to Senior Day here at Community Christian for Lady Volleyball. Lady Knights versus the Lady Mustangs of the Central Georgia Arts and Athletics. Jennifer, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
It's Tuesday. It's not Friday. Everything's good. Everything's calm. Everything's relaxed. So, getting ready for the good old-fashioned referee to get things started, and then we'll begin. Once again, welcome to Community Christian. We've got two matches tonight. JV will be first, followed by the varsity. Got a couple new setups, so we're trying those out and seeing how everything looks. And we'll know pretty quick if it plays to to our advantage, and we'll see how it goes. So, with no further ado, I see the judge. Here comes the judge. It's not, it's a referee, but I'm hanging. It's a line judge. See, that's what confused me. Line judge and referees, you know. Hey, so we'll get started with the scoring, and let's have a little fun out here tonight. Lady Mustangs versus the Lady Knights, and my mic's popping, so I'll control that without my golf voice. All right.
Looks like the Lady Mustangs are going to start the night off for us. Number 23, Paige Mora, serving. Nice way to control the ball.
It was right over the head right there. I like that.
And the first point goes to the Lady Knights.
It's even better on that part.
Serving for the Lady Knights, number 11, Gracie Morgan.
We get a timeout. Hey, a nice ace.
Nice ace for Gracie Morgan. So off to a quick start here for the Lady Knights. Great way to start senior night. And another ace for Gracie Morgan, number 11.
I'm going to count the aces across, as you can see down at the bottom.
Very nice.
I say we'll do them in X's. How about that? I'm thinking outside the box. That's the second ace of the night for the Knights.
And that was an attempted dig by number 4, Addie Gunter, for the Lady Mustangs, but unsuccessful, and another point for the Lady Knights.
We shifted where Jennifer usually is the one doing the score. However, I have taken over those duties tonight, so I won't be doing much talking because I can barely chew bubble gum and walk. I just forgot to add scores as we go, so I deeply apologize about all the bad things I say about you, Jennifer. Like, hey, can you not just keep up with the score? Let's go, let's go. You know, you would think that it's easy on that part. All these little gadgets and gizmos. Right over top, and they've able to change it over right there with their first points of the day for the Lady Mustangs.
And that point was by number 27, Laura Kate Pritchett, for the Lady Mustangs.
A reminder, it's the best 2 out of 3. First to 25 does win.
And just not enough to get it over the net. Another point for the Lady Mustangs. Back to serve, number 47. And a little friendly fire at the net, and point goes to the Lady Knights.
And that definitely flips it around here. Makes it 6-2 here early in game 1.
Number 16 for the Lady Knights, Alyssa Holland, comes into the game.
We do appreciate everybody tuning in here on Community Christian's Facebook page. We're also located on YouTube and Twitter. So check us out there as well. Around the river bend they go. Yes, able to get it over. Good communication. No. They were all over the place trying to make sure they could get that ball over.
Yep, 2 people called it and nobody called off of it. So
We will make comments about the U.S. Open. You did see the highlights of that, where the gentleman got, yes.
I did see that. Yes,
Hopefully that's not going to happen to me today. I'm focused. I'm a little tired, a little wore out from sleep. Every time a ball gets near me, I duck. That's some good times.
Just working on your peripheral vision and your reflexes today.
I just
that's
keep
all.
saying goose every time somebody says duck. That's all I can say.
Nice little reflex test for you.
Oh, who's going to get it? Not the Lady Mustangs. We do have senior night tonight, honoring 3 seniors here. Those 3 seniors are, do we have them by name and memory? You did get quizzed, have letters. I mean, anything that you have off of it's not too bad. There's Coach Collins, athletic director here at Community Christian, just grabbed his Coca-Cola. Another point for the Lady Knights, and they're going to say, hey, let's get a timeout here. And when they get a little timeout here, we're going to say, hey, thank you, Shane's Rib Shack. They're sponsoring the timeouts. That's the Shane's Rib Shack, located on 2148 Highway 20 West, McDonough, Georgia. Come out and enjoy some Shane's. I had Shane's last night. It was mid-afternoon. It was Labor Day barbecue, lazy style, where I would go get it, you know. But if there's ever a time to go lazy style, it's definitely with Shane's Rib Shack. We also have, that's for the varsity games, but we also have the JV timeouts brought to you our SRC Venturas. We are running what we call next to zero here, trying to make sure we get everything taken care of. It's good old-fashioned fall season for us. It's 8-3 here coming out of the first timeout. Each timeout lasts a full minute.
All right, and back to serve to get the game started back again is number 20, Virginia Lawrence. And another ace for the Lady Knights. They're racking up the aces tonight.
We're at ace number 3. Ace number 3, you want to keep a count of that? Do we have a pen? That'd be nice to, I'll pay attention to those numbers. Just mainly too much stuff to keep it going at this point. Here we go. Whoa. What we got? Is that a line? Yes.
That's another ace.
Wow.
So that's 2 aces for number 20, Virginia Lawrence, and 2 for Gracie Morgan so far in the game.
Once again, I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert, bringing you a Score 58 Network Community Nights Volleyball. Wow. Just like that, it's 11-3 here. We have some great sponsors. Next time out, we'll give everybody, oh, she had to get out of the way to that one. Point, change of serve goes back to Central Georgia Arts and Athletics. Number 27 for the Lady Mustangs. Ooh, barely get it over.
That was a tricky serve.
It was, because it just hung over the net from where we're at was. It's great.
I mean, that's a great thing to have, just to be able to have that ball go right over the net and then die immediately once it gets to the other side.
We'll see if she can continue that. Let's get that, and then we'll say, no, friendly fire in the back of the net. She got out of the way. She moved quick.
Oh man, just a little short that time.
Yeah, I'm not getting hit. I'm out. See ya. 12-5 here in game 1.
Number 4, Coralie Mayo goes back to serve for the Lady Knights, and it's a short one into the bottom of the net. Gives control back to the Lady Mustangs as number 5, Tally Gunter, goes back to serve. Serve controlled by number 21, Aaron Atkinson.
Whoa.
And the return cannot be handled by the Lady Mustangs as another point scores for the Lady Knights.
All right. (13-7).
As we have a substitution for the Lady Mustangs, number 12 comes into the game and goes back to serve as well.
Wonderful weather lately.
Definitely.
Yesterday just surprised me.
It has been very nice.
They're acting like it's fall, even though it's the 1st of September. Oh.
And once again.
Oh, wow. Great ace by the Lady Mustangs. The Lady Knights are still holding on 13-8 here in game 1. Good volley back and forth. Point.
Points of Lady Knights.
14-8 for the Lady Knights. They're playing that right at the middle on the court to find out what was going to happen. Next home game will be Monday afternoon, September 14th. Ooh, ace for the Lady Knights.
See if I got that. I do have that on the replay.
Look at you doing the replay.
And just a tad short on that serve. She knew it immediately when it left her hands that it was too short.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting that one over. Good luck. 15-9 here. 10 points away from getting game 1 in the books for the Lady Knights. Whew, good. Around we go. Too far. Just too hard on the overhead set. Trying to do I want to say it's a jump spike, but it was just, she was just trying to pop it over instead of being friendly.
Number 23, Paige Morrow, back to serve for the Lady Mustangs. Nice set by number 11.
And 21 gets it down, 4. The Lady Knights. Way too many buttons to press today, but I'm hanging in there.
It's number 7 for the Lady Knights. McKenna Gattens comes into the game.
That was close. Switch it up, but no toy. I won't say what the old adage is. Close, but no yes. 16-12 or 16-11. I thought it was 12. I'll take a point away.
Up and over the net by the Lady Knights.
Great effort, great hit. Go back over. 17-11 here in game 1. Once again, this is senior night here at Community. JV's playing right now against the Central Georgia Arts and Athletics Lady Mustangs. 21 up for the serve. Whew. That's in. Great ace.
Ace by number 21, Erin Atchison.
Good return from the Lady Mustangs. Nice set. Over. Able to get the point. 19-11.
The Lady Mustangs were looking for one more touch before it came back over the net, and they just popped it right over.
They did.
Took them off guard.
Not able to get down.
And like I said before, they're just racking up on the aces tonight. That's another one.
5 points away from taking in game 1 here in the JV best 2 out of 3. Ooh. In. Let her finish it out here. 21-11. I'm Bo McMichael. With Jennifer Colbert, they're going to call a timeout here to take a little break, and we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and talk about our main sponsor for the game tonight. For the JV game, our sponsor is brought to you by Discovery Chiropractic, conveniently located in Stockbridge on North Henry Boulevard. Go ahead and call us at 770-389-4744. For more information, go to GoDiscoveryHealth.com. Thank you for everything that you do for the community Lady Knights. All timeouts are brought to you by SRC Venturas. And the first game is brought to you by Legacy of Ford. Back to action we go. 21-11. Game 1. Best 2 out of 3.
A hard serve coming out of the timeout by number 21, Aaron Atkinson.
There was
racks up another ace.
Do you know if she had her Wheaties?
I think so.
I'd take some Lucky Charms about right now, too. Favorite cereal?
Apple Jacks.
All right. Whoa, didn't even see that. That was good. 23-11. We'll have to get into that whole favorite cereal right there. That's pretty good with Apple Jacks.
So that's 10 aces by my count by the Lady Knights so far in this game.
Did you say you need to write down 11 aces? It's not 10, it's 11. I mean, if I got to keep up with this all night, Jennifer, this is going to be rough here, okay?
Just giving you some work to do tonight.
I'm telling you, .11. That's it. That's ball game, ladies and gentlemen. First game goes into the hands of the Lady Knights.
So the game ends on a run of about 4 aces for the Lady Knights and Aaron Atchison to take the game.
Yep. Heading over to game 2. Once again, I want to thank all our sponsors to give an opportunity just to kind of take a pause here and say, hey, for tonight's sponsors in both the JV and the middle school game, CrossFit Pulse takes care of the pregame piece. We'll make sure we acknowledge them here during senior night. Discover a Chiropractor, Coach Warren E. Kinsley, SRC Venturas, Shane's Rib Shack, Car Finders of South Atlanta, and Legacy Ford of McDonough. Thank you for all your generosity. Go Knights. We're live here at CCS, located in Stockbridge, Georgia. Heading into game 2 very shortly. We'll get a chance. We'll have an opportunity to meet all of the JV and varsity squads. We'll have their pictures up there, and well, let's see how good we are. Hey, we got a little bit of time. We got 2 minutes. Jennifer, let's give this a shot and see how bad it will be. All right, here we go. You help me out with, I'm going to put a person up. You tell me who this person is, and we'll go from there and see how well we can do it. First person up.
So number 21 is Aaron Atchison.
And then we have number 20 for the Lady Knights.
Number 20 would be Virginia Lawrence.
All right, and then we have number 16 for the Lady Knights. It didn't switch over the way I had hoped it. There we go. Number 16.
Number 16 is Alyssa Holland.
All right. And then number 20, once again, we'll reiterate her. There we go.
Virginia Lawrence.
And then number 14
is Abigail Cooper.
Number 11
would be Gracie Morgan.
And number 10,
Gabriella Rothermel.
Yep, testing you. That was good. I just went with the first name. Here we go. Number 7.
McKenna Gattens.
Let me know when we're at the end of all the JV for me, please. Number 4.
Number 4 is Coralie Mayo.
And number 3.
Don Kelly Johnson.
And number 21
is Aaron Atchison.
And then we're back to the same group that's going to be jumping into varsity. Well, that's wonderful. Well, we'll have an opportunity to bring them all in here and highlight them as the game goes on. Appreciate their athletic volunteer being a part of the Lady Knights here. Great season so far. No fans, no problem. Even though you might have saw a fan walk right behind us, don't worry about that. It's senior night. Hear no evil, speak no evil. That's all I can say at this point. Both of us are just looking at each other going, hey, right. We got worrying about things left and right, and that's not too bad. My son wants me to give him a shout out. He's going to have to wait till the varsity game. That's the deal. And let's get ready for game 2. Game 2 is brought to you by somebody special. Just trying to figure that out in my brain. And there we go. And we'll get to it here in a minute. Let's get the scoreboard up and running. First game went to Community Christian.
Let's see if they can carry that momentum.
I mean, we've always wanted to see 25 straight points. I'm not gonna
ride that ace train all the way to the second game.
Yeah. We're like, well, it's over with. Okay, let's head out. That is good. All right.
So number 11, Gracie Morgan, is going to start the game off with the serve for the Lady Knights. And here we go. Nice tap back over the net by the Lady Mustangs. And they scored the first point of the second game.
Good momentum for this team to get things started here, and they'll start with the serve.
Number 23, Paige Mora, with that tap back over the net. Nice return by number 20, Virginia Lawrence, as the Lady Knights score.
You know, anything you can do, I can do better. So, yeah, hey. It's like watching people square off against it. Oh, you want to do that? Okay, I can do that. We can tie this thing back up. That's fine. That is no problem.
Early substitution for the Lady Knights as number 16, Alyssa Holland, will come into the game. Watch out.
Probably could have done a better job at catching it and throwing it back to him. I threw it the exact opposite way. I apologize for that.
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just protecting myself at that point.
It's all about self-preservation.
Yes, it is right now, yes. I will concur with you on that.
And we have an ace, the first ace of this game by Erin Atchison. And add one more ace to that total.
Straight down the road we go. After the JV game, we'll be having a senior night, highlighting our three seniors, number 2, number 1, and number 24, against the net. Switches it up. We'll call it. She needs some, maybe some aqua, get herself regenerated a little bit. Re-energized is always a nice thing.
Nice set by number 11, Gracie Morgan. And over the net, but out of bounds for number 21, Erin Atchison. Point to the Lady Mustangs.
Just like that, it's 3-4 here.
Number 47 for the Lady Mustangs, Winslow Stevens, is back to serve.
Good set. Time to get it over. Good hit. No, probably should have let it go. Good volley. Nice.
And it just squeaked over the net, but they were able to see it before it hit the ground and got it back up and over. So like we have a substitution for the Lady Mustangs. Number 19, Jaslyn Horton, will come into the game.
5-3 here. Good serve. Went in the opposite direction. 6-3 here. Once again, this game is brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta, game number 2.
That's a nice hard serve by Virginia Lawrence.
I'm not having anything to do with that.
Nice open palm.
And you're hearing the smack, boom, right there on that part. That's not bad. Tonight's JV game is brought to you by, Discovery Chiropractic, conveniently located in Stockbridge on North Henry Boulevard. And we're rolling them down the river right now, 8-3.
That is our third ace of the game so far.
I feel like they're going to need to call an SRC Ventura's timeout here.
Pretty soon, yeah,
Yes.
you'll see a timeout coming.
Jeez. Goodness. 9-3 in game 2. Once again, if they're able to get to 25 points without the other team first, this match will be over with. And so when you watch the sports, did you see them interview John McEnroe?
I did not.
Oh, that would have been great. You would have been like, oh, it's the guy we're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's too bad. Because, I mean, he had that temper too. And I don't want to say a temper. To me, it wasn't temper. He got frustrated and he popped the ball. I hit the ball.
Yeah, it was just.
Wasn't paying
it was
attention.
An unfortunate accident.
It was that. Ace by the Lady Mustangs. 9-5. What a way to make a living here at Community Christian School. Little Lady Knights volleyball here on a Tuesday afternoon in September, day after Labor Day. Kooky and crazy stuff, I tell you.
Oh.
Listen to you. My cohort, Jennifer Colbert, is multitasking. She's a photographer mainly, and I just pester her with film work. And she is trying to take some action shots because we were able to take some pictures of the ace. Nice. Just like that, it's 11-5.
And that ace was brought to you by number 7, McKenna Gattens.
Hey, what we can do is, that's a good thought. Every ace is brought to you by a certain sponsor. You're out there in this world and want to sponsor an ace, Community Christian Lady Knights is the place you want to go. Ace is your place for the helpful volleyball person. Oh, yeah, all day. All day.
I never see that coming.
No, I'm sorry. Apologize.
And we have another ace by number 7.
But she touched it. Does that count as an ace even if he doesn't go back over the net, but she did touch it?
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
Still an ace, yeah.
I'll check the rule book. Let's go ask the gentleman standing up here. They got it back over. Volley and Thunder. Good job from 21. She just hit it where they weren't. 13-5 here in game 2. I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert. Community Christian School, Score 58 Network. Got a busy week ahead of us. They're going to call the SRC Ventura timeout here, asking for a little TO to get themselves situated. When we do that, hey, get an opportunity. Talk to us about the 3 seniors that we're going to spotlight here right before the varsity games. Let's read a little bit about them, get to know them.
So our 3 seniors are Dawn Kelly Johnson, number 3.
Number 3. Okay, well, let me go find her real quick. That was good. I like that. And she's 3, and I take it this is Dawn Kelly. All right, talk to me a little bit about her. We'll do a little senior spotlight.
So this is her first year at Community Christian and her first year on the CCS varsity team as well.
And where did she come from before that?
She actually played for the Central Georgia Arts and Athletics last year.
Wow. Sounds like a little turmoil could be happening. We'll go back to that and see what happens later. To be continued. Drama is building for the varsity game. And not able to get it over the net. Make it 14-5. Hey, this new score, once it gets to 25, it automatically flips it back and says game 2. Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, I tell you, compared to the other one. Yeah, I was excited.
I love it when technology makes my life easier.
Oh, we got excited about that, too.
And a little short on those returns back over the net for the Lady Mustangs.
15-5, 10 points away. Good hit over the net, able to return it. They didn't rotate quick enough back around. And
they weren't expecting the ball to come back that quickly.
Yes, they hit it over that quickly. I guess you got to expect that as well.
Yep.
(16-5) here in game 2. Oh, they get it over. Good volley, out of bounds. 17-5 here. I thought it was 17-5. Are they going to say a point? Somebody went underneath the net.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not sure what exactly happened. I watched the replay and I
still didn't get it.
Could not tell you.
All right. Well, you're our line judge in our world, so we're okay. And I chose not to look at the video screen tonight.
That was a nice catch by number 11, Gracie Morgan, to get that ball before it went out of bounds. And point to the Lady Knights.
I enjoy wearing flip-flops. Have you noticed that about me?
I have noticed that about you, yeah.
I do. I apologize. I keep telling everybody we got to wear shoes, khakis, this and that. And if you saw what I look like today, it's rough. Out. All right. It hit the line. They're going to call line on that. I want to get used to moving that arrow back and forth. Look at this thing on this thing. They have a nice little arrow that says who's serving, but I seem to continue to forget to hit that. It's the whole squirrel mentality when I'm supposed to be thinking, and I'm just like, squirrel.
I mean, you got a lot going on over there, so I'll,
Oh, nice. 19-6, 6 points away from going ahead and finishing this matchup and getting ready for senior night. Everybody's calm, cool, and collected. No SRC Ventura's timeout right now. High floater. That's the favorite kind of ace, is a high floating ace. 20-6, 5 points away here, Community Christian. I'm Jennifer Colbert with Bo McMichael. There we go. Back around we go. Nice hit by number 21.
Number 21, Aaron Atchison, with a nice spike and a point to the Lady Knights.
That was a nice setup. Majority of these ladies play on the varsity team as well, so this is a nice old-fashioned warm-up getting ready for the varsity match. You hit the mic and it scared me. So it did. I jumped. I went, oh my goodness, Jennifer down. Jennifer down. Here we go. 22-6. Boom shakalaka. Ace.
And she was down in the right area, just maybe a couple of inches too short to get that ball, get the dig.
That's what stopped me from playing basketball. Just a couple inches too short. Had nothing to do with my athletic ability. Timeout here, SRC Ventura. 1 minute timeout here for the JV game. Once again, this will be a varsity night. Senior spotlight. Hey, and we'll have an opportunity to really look at number 1 and number 2 as well, or number 24 as well, here at Community Christian. Wait a minute. What's that? Do we have the right numbers? I mean, you got one job. I mean, you got multiple jobs. I mean, you probably got 15 jobs tonight, but I mean, you just got one job right now to make sure we have the right people. Your job is to figure that out before we have it. Everybody's still right? No? All right. Make sure we figure that out and say who we have. Confirm that with the athletic director. We don't want to get in trouble. Here we go. Away we go. Out of bounds point in the hands of number 16 for the Lady Knights. She's trying to bring it home and be a game winner right now. Match point it is. And keeping it rolling. Will she be able to conclude it over the thing? Nice. Good volley from the Lady Mustangs. And that's point, game, and match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a moment and pause it. Winning team in the hands of the Lady Knights. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
seniors we're honoring this evening. Thank you.
We'd like to welcome everybody to Community Christian School and Senior Night. Tonight we will recognize the commitments of our seniors and their families. Seniors, we thank you for all your hard work, energy, and commitment both on and off the field. Your passion for the sport is appreciated by your coaches, your school, your family, and the fans. To the families, thank you for your constant support, prayers, and most importantly, for raising your players into the strong Christians that stand before us today. And now present your CCS Night senior varsity players. First off will be Maddie Page. pursue a degree in nursing with a goal to be a medical statistician. Yeah, that's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We've gotten senior night underway. Wonderful ceremony for the three seniors here at Community. Looking forward to bringing the rest of the game to you. And getting started here at Community Christian. Once again, I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert here, Score 58 Network. Glad to have everybody with us. It's always nice when you get things moving in the right direction. So here we go. Jennifer, you doing okay?
I am doing great.
I know somebody said don't let hey, no fans, no problem. Well, there's fans, but there's still no problem. You know, it's nice to, especially on a senior night, to get things started here. So we'll get this scoreboard up and running.
Sounds like we're ready to play.
Yes, they do. Well, we just saw a JV game that ended very quickly, to say the least. So we'll see how the rest of it plays out. All right.
And number 43 for the Lady Mustangs, Abigail Hollingshead is going to start the game off with the serve.
Well, early on, I would say the JV fairly much dominated the game. And kind of be interesting to see what happens with the varsity. Once again, they're playing the Central Georgia Arts and Athletics Lady Mustangs versus the Lady Knights here on senior night. And welcome. A little bit far and outside, ball 7. All right, here we go.
All right, and number 11, Gracie Morgan, is going to start serve for the Lady Knights, who had a great JV game earlier tonight. It's like we have some.
Yeah, cameraman's, yeah, can't be there. Central, if I'm not mistaken, that's the parent of number 13, one of the seniors. Out we go. So it's easily tied 1-1 here. Serving in the hands of CGA.
CGAA.
Yeah. CGAA as Central Georgia Arts and Athletics. Everybody's getting their brain set for this game. It's a best of 3 out of 5. First one to 25 wins. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Speaking of dinner, that should be fun here later on when I get to eat.
Nice set by number 11, Gracie Morgan.
And point by Maddie. A nice spike overhead.
The point went to,
We switched. We've had 2 different views here. Which one were they saying?
Point went to the Lady Mustangs.
Okay. I'm a little confused.
They are too. Everybody is.
Oh, they're going to call net. Interesting. If we're really good, we'd hit the replay.
If we were.
If we're really good, but we're partially good, so we're just happy that we have that. We can't hit the replay if so. We're not used to necessarily fans hackling at the referee.
So we're going to talk about it, and all right.
Discussion over with.
Yeah, this is a very quick discussion.
Yes, it was. It hit the net.
I said what I said.
Yeah, she hit the net with her hand. Not allowed to do that.
And nice communication by both teams. And a point for the Lady Mustangs.
And realistically, if I was, thinking, I'm so confused how it can be 2-2. I'd have came into the game thinking otherwise, based on how the JV performed. And right now, the Lady Mustangs are bringing the fire. Serve out in the hands.
So the score has been corrected to 4-2.
I'm totally befuddled.
Yeah, it's that point that they gave to the Lady Mustangs confused everyone in the gym.
Yes.
As Maddie goes back to serve.
Able to get it over. That's all you can hope in the sense of being able to reset.
This has been a fast-paced game so far.
It's some energy brought up.
Both teams came ready to play.
I think a lot of that has to do with number 13 for the Lady Knights used to play for the Lady Mustangs. And a lot of these individuals know each other from traveling squads.
That is also true. Yep.
5-2 here early in game 1. Game 1's always brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta. Tonight, every ace will spotlight Legacy Ford. Got to get it over. Nice. Nice.
And it just drops.
It did.
It drops right over the net.
5-3 here. Tonight's overall varsity games brought to you by Coach Warren Kingsley. Coach Kingsley is shaping and molding community students daily on the football field and his AP European history class and English classes. Thank you, Coach Kingsley, for all your generosity.
And it's definitely a different feel in the gym with fans
It
behind
is.
us.
It is. They get a little, and you can almost feel the energy with the players too.
Definitely. Nice setup from Maddie Page.
Nice.
And she knocks it down. Very nice.
Yes. 4-5. Serving the favor of CCS. Oh.
And it rolls off the shoulder of number 18.
I think it rolled off her forehead. I think it did. I think it got her forehead, to be honest with you.
Forehead, shoulder to forehead, and off into the back of the court for number 18,
All
Ella
tied
Stavely.
up.
And the game is now tied, 5-all. And I will say number 6 for the Lady Mustangs is doing a great job handling
On the
those
line.
serves.
It's in. Yeah, that was in. It's always interesting. I would think you would do the exact opposite, but the Lady Mustangs line judge is on the Lady Mustangs side, and the Lady Knights is on the Lady Knights side. I would have think differently in that sense. Nice. Great effort by number 13, Caroline. She brought the funk and the heat. Maybe the smoke and pepper too, but I don't know what that is.
I was going to ask where the pepper come from.
Oh, you got to have pepper with everything. High and outside and able to pop it in right on the line. Around the rim they go, volleying to the right and to the left. There comes the Thunder, raked dig out. Back we go, set by Maddie. Back over by number 8 in the pole. Nice.
And nice way to find a spot on the floor that was empty. It was just that simple. Dropped right behind everyone's back. And a point for the Lady Knights.
Trying for the set. Drops it in. Bump set. Over the net we go. Hit it where it's not. She
Nice
almost
save
did.
by
She
number
did.
21.
Reverse tap. Oh, she made a choice. Here we go.
Yeah,
Get it
that
over.
would've-
She gonna call carry. Yeah. You know how we used to talk about the carries constantly in the dribbling. That's what they're calling. Because she barely even touched the net and got underneath it and they threw the flag.
And that was a hard save.
It was. Yes.
Came quickly over the net, and we have a spike by number 1, Maddie Page.
Probably saw that too late. Yeah. Just saw the
Drops right over the net.
hit that net enough to go over. Serving for CCS right now. Far and outside. 8-8 we go. The score is killing me, by the way. I have not had the right score yet, but it's all tied up 8-8 right now. I finally got that back up.
Out for the Lady Mustangs. Point for the Lady Knights.
Once again, this is the best 3 out of 5. First one to 25 wins. We've seen some great matches by the Lady Knights varsity team. I reminisce and think about the Strong Rock matchups. That was a great 3 games.
That was a nice game to watch.
It was, and it was very close.
Yes. Just
So
the energy that both teams brought.
I couldn't imagine if we had fans in that situation, where that being that loud and rooting on.
Well, it would have been rough.
Yes. Oh, we'd be in the corner. And somebody says nobody puts Bo in the corner, and I'm like, well, in that situation we would. We'd have been in the corner. So.
And that was a point to the Lady Knights.
10-9 here.
Number 11, Gracie Morgan.
Way outside.
Long serve, hits right out of bounds. Substitution for the Lady Mustangs as number 10, Becca Johnson comes into the game. And number 8, Abigail Maddox serves. And that was a beautiful block at the net by Maddie Page and number 5 for the Lady Knights.
11-10 hurt here early in game 1. Probably should have let that go. All right, enough energy to get it over. She's getting called. So confused. I guess she went underneath the net would be my understanding.
And we have a timeout by the Lady Mustangs.
Nice. And when we think about timeouts here at 12-10, you get the score back up and running. I'm going to throw our sponsor for the varsity game up right now. Hey, that's Shane's Rib Shack. They're sponsoring the timeouts. They're located in 2148 Highway 20, West McDonough, Georgia. Thank you so much, Shane's, for sponsoring tonight's timeouts here for community. Once again, tonight's game is brought to you by Coach Warren Kingsley. Coach Kingsley is shaping and molding community students daily on the football field and his AP European History and English classes. We'd like to thank you, Coach Kingsley, for all your generosity. Go Knights. Game one across the boards always brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta. Let's get ready for action.
Served by number 1, Maddie Page for the Lady Knights. And we have a point for the Lady Mustangs. Number 31 for the Lady Mustangs back to serve, Jenny Mora. Too hard on the serve. Point for the Lady Knights. Brings us to 11-13. Nice set by number 11, Gracie Morgan. And a nice dig by number 6 for the Lady Mustangs, Janelle Dalbin. The ball goes out. Point to the Lady Knights.
14-11 here in game one.
Nice hard serve by number 2, Aaliyah DaCosta. As Gracie Morgan comes all the way from the back of the court to grab that. Nice dig by number 1, Maddie Page.
Oh, they're still keeping it in play. Out we go. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice volley for both teams. Once again, I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert, Score 58 Network, bringing you live volleyball out of Stockbridge, Georgia. Outside ball 7, 16-11, and this is how a run begins. They're going to call a timeout. That is a Shane's Rib Shack timeout. Shane's Rib Shack located at 2148 Highway 20 West, McDonough, Georgia. Once again, game one's brought to you by Legacy Ford, or Car Finders of South Atlanta. Game two will always be brought to you by Legacy Ford. We'll get to a game two here in just a minute. Warm up and senior night was brought to you by CrossFit, or CrossFit Plus. Pre-game warm-ups and the senior night located at 860 Daily Mill in McDonough, Georgia. And away we go.
Number 2, Aaliyah DaCosta back to serve for the Lady Knights.
Deep into the back corner, they're able to set down with the spike, no way to get it out. Great effort. 17-11 here. You could have a shovel and that ball still not getting out of the ground.
Nope.
That was good.
That was perfect placement and timing.
Able to reset it. And it's kind of a battle of the seniors right now.
And number 6 for the Lady Mustangs has been putting in work back there.
She has. She's wearing the Libro number 6 jersey, so she's able to go everywhere. I'm so confused by that. We're going to ask him at halftime, or either that or during the 2-minute warning, or the penalty box. Some of these type of anything I can get, maybe extra innings, I can ask him what calls he's making.
Number 18, Ella Stavely serves it into the net.
18-12. I didn't switch serves on that. Please don't yell at me on social media.
Number 13, one of our seniors, Caroline Arnold, back to serve for the Lady Knights.
Reset we go. Tipped it over. Always where they're not. Ooh. That's on the line. Give it to him.
That was in. That was a judgment call. That was definitely a judgment call. She watched it.
Checking his moral ambiguity right there. He's like, I'm rooting for the Lady Mustangs, but I got to call this ball in.
We're on the honor system today.
Hey, there's been a couple of games where they'd be like, out. I've seen it. I'm like, that ball wasn't out.
But it was it. Out.
Yeah,
I said it was out. Nice dig by number 1, Maddie Page. Over the net.
That's kind of just a slow motion ball right there.
And nice play. Number 21, Aaron Atchison, to get that point.
20-12 here in game 1, best 3 out of 5. This game's brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta. They're calling carries. She hit it twice. She popped. That's what he's saying. She hit it twice.
And see, he's called that a couple of times, and I haven't seen it yet.
But that's where it's coming from. I'm watching what Mr. Ref is doing. Out. 20-14. The run's beginning to kick in a little bit.
Number 11, Taylor Gumbart, serve for the Lady Mustangs.
Dug it out. You got to get it out. Good hit from Maddie. Back to the net we go.
Nice dig by Maddie Page.
Set up from Caroline. Oh, she knew when to jump. Number 21 for.
Just sticking close to that net and returning anything that comes near.
Down goes the dynamite. That's good. No, nothing.
Very
Perfect.
nice.
I'm not one to get excited, but I mean, at least I'm like leaning in. Got to speak a little bit. For 21-14, there's definitely energy being used. That's an ace right there by number 21.
That was just unfortunate where that ball landed.
Well, she hit the ball twice. I saw her. Hit it with her chin and her elbows. Way outside. Got to get it back into play. Reverse. Bump. Way up high. Hit it where it's not. And I think that's what they're calling is that double hit of the hands. If you pop, you got to really get open fingers when you're hitting it over. Good volley by both teams right now. Good save. No. Who's calling what? Long point right now. High outside, still in
Saved
play.
by number 6. That would have been out.
Out it goes. A well-earned point by the Knights. Lady Knights are 23-14, 2 points away. Not enough. Friendly fire almost took out 20's head. Reset the serve, heading towards the Lady Mustangs, down by 9.
I will say this is one of the fastest games we've ever watched.
I blame it on the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd just brings a different energy that
Yep.
we haven't had in these COVID times so far.
Well, it's going to be very interesting when the NFL season starts, how the players react with no crowd.
Yeah.
With some of them, even, and granted, you're there to do a game in the first place, but it's been interesting watching the NBA respond. Here we go, 24-15. It's all right. Everybody just screamed at home when you hit the mic right there. Off. They got to get it over.
Nice dig.
That's ball game. 25-14, game 1 goes in the hands of CCS. Lady Knights. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heading over to game 2 here. Getting things started. Let's get it started in here. That would be fun. I mean, if I could get some music going here, that'd be great. All right. First game was very fast pace. It ended very quickly, 25-14. Game 1, it's best 3 out of 5. I think I put this game 2, yes. And we'll see what's going to happen. What you laughing about?
The pose for the picture before we get started.
Yeah. Well, senior night, you do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're waiting on the ref to
Always.
ascend his tower.
Boom, ba boom. All right. So, continue to do the same thing we've done game 1 to game 2.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I didn't see
But
anything.
I'm impressed with the Lady Mustangs in the sense of they're returning serves and they're doing the things they need to be. I mean, they're once again everything gets to about 10 points by both teams, and then it's who's going to blink and see what happens.
Right. And I mean, that happens every game.
It does.
It's interesting to see, you know, which team takes the momentum at that point and kind of runs with it. But it was still a hard-fought battle between both teams. Just seeing the game and not looking at the score, you wouldn't know who was up.
But lucky for us, we have an active scoreboard. Not doing a horrible job with it, but we still have an active scoreboard.
Nice setup by Maddie Page for Caroline Arnold, who gets the point.
And you can really just see her round up and right in. I like it when the instant replay does what we exactly want it to do. Woo.
It grazes the net.
Very intense.
Cannot get it back up and
No.
over.
Not when it's just literally going past the net
No.
like that, no. 2-0 here early in game 2.
Nice set by number 6.
Not
for the
able to
Lady
get it over.
Mustangs. But does not make it back over the net.
They're going to call it quick timeout. And when we think about a quick timeout, we think, hey, I'd like to go to Shane's Rib Shack and get some barbecue. In just a minute when I hit the wrong buttons. Shane's Rib Shack. Brought to you, located at 2148 Highway 20 West, McDonough, Georgia. Thank you, Shane's Rib Shack, for sponsoring varsity game timeouts. Once again, this is the best 3 out of 5. And game 2 is always brought to you by Legacy Ford of McDonough. And back to action we go.
Lady Knights took a quick breather and they were back on the court ready to go.
We're down 3-0. Let's go ahead and get our. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. I'm hanging in there. All right, here we go. Probably should have let that go.
Very high handle.
But able to get it over. The setup we go. Try to hit it where they're not.
And the ball just lands right on the side of her fist and was not able to get it back up and over the net.
Four to nothing here. Five to nothing. Serve in favor of the Lady Knights.
And number 43 for the Lady Mustangs just was not ready for that ball.
No. Tonight's game is brought to you by Coach Warren Kingsley. Coach Kingsley is shaping and molding community students daily on the football field, APU, European history, and English classes. Thank you for all your generosity, Coach Kingsley. Bringing the heat and the thunder. Got to dig it out. Oh! If she'd have pulled that off.
It was, that would have been great.
And you're allowed to kick with your feet. That's just great. I was excited about that.
So
that's their first point.
Soccer, volleyball hybrid going on this year in your world.
I'm telling you. Volley soccer, they call it. where I come from. Oh,
Yeah, that was a nice way to get that back up and over.
I thought that thing was going to go out of bounds when she hit it so hard. 5-1 here in game 2. Little bump over, set, getting ready for the block. Down goes the Dynamite. And boom, shakalaka we go here. 6-1 serving in favor of the Community Knights.
Number 11, Gracie Morgan, back to serve. And number 6 for the Lady Mustangs, Janelle Balvin, could not get that ball back.
At this
over the
pace,
net.
we'll be done by 7 o'clock.
It's looking that way.
It is. Even though they got another game, I think they can knock it out in 5 minutes. There. Both teams look tired, but they're ready to go. Out. Serve changes hands, 7-2.
I mean, the Lady Knights have done a great job controlling this game so far.
They're definitely dictating the points.
And the pace. The pace has gone all in their favor so far.
And the one thing that I like is that it is point by point, volley by volley. It's not just switching sides back and forth.
Right.
It is consistent flow.
Mm-hmm.
Back over we go to the Lady Knights for serving. Looks like number 2 is going to give it a shot. She is a senior here with the Community Knights. And back over we go. Good volley by both teams. Reset we go. See that on the replay right there. Nice setup. Not able to dig it out and be successful. We're going to rotation in. Number 3 in, number 11 out.
And that is number 3, Dawn Kelly Johnson for the Lady Knights.
We did sponsor her as a senior early in the JV game. It was our bad. We deeply apologize. It's a retraction letter. We'll write it in the paper tomorrow and mail it. 10-2 here. Serving an advantage of the Lady Knights. Her mom was watching. It's like, she's a senior already? What kind of classes are they taking there?
The time passed so quickly.
I did, yeah. What grade is she in, by the way?
I want to say she's a junior.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad of a mess up on our end. It'd be great if she was a freshman. So, my bad.
The quickest 4 years ever.
I'm telling you. Well, based on this being a private school, that'd be pretty good from a financial perspective. Parents wished nope. She couldn't get it over on the tap. She's trying to reset.
It's too far away.
Yeah. I went to a private college, and it wasn't a state college, so yeah. Maryville College up in Maryville, Tennessee, and my parents wanted me to graduate after my freshman year.
So you're not done yet? No?
No, we still got it. But I wasn't a 5-year. I mean, I was done in 4. So. Oh, trying to dig it out, unsuccessful. They're making a nice little push here, 10-5, drawing that gap within 5. Rotation we go. Yes. Break serve, heading back over. 11-5 here.
And number 13, Caroline Arnold, back to serve, another one of our seniors tonight.
Heard she plays badminton. Is that what they said? Or was that Maddie Page that plays badminton in college? Down goes the overhead spike. They're able to reset it. Trying to get into the gap. Here we go again. Back to the libero, number 6 for the Lady Mustangs. Back over. A lot of volleying. Hard-earned points on both sides.
Point for the Lady Knights.
(12-5) here.
And that was a nice block at the net by number 20.
We'll blame
Virginia
the ref
Lawrence.
on saying that. Let's see if we can see it. She comes straight up. We got to have that camera over about 5 more feet so we can see that. We'll make that adjustment. 13-5. Great downward spike by the Lady Mustangs. Once again, I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert, Score 58 Network, bringing you Community Christian Lady Knights Volleyball live from Stockbridge, Georgia, in the house of the Knights. Up we go, and around the river bend, it ricocheted off and out.
Out of bounds.
14-6.
That brings up number 21, Aaron Atchison, to serve for the Lady Knights.
Somebody's at home trying to figure out who's working the scoreboard. Unfortunately, it's me. I cannot chew bubble gum and talk. (15-6). Next time out, we're going to talk about this new show on Netflix. Stay with us. That's what we call a teaser. Oh, over the hand spike. Nice. You can see her set that up right there. She didn't have any answers to it. 16-6, 10-point lead here in game 2. Nice floater over. They're able to respond. And here goes the volley game.
And that was very far out of bounds for Maddie Page to come over and get that ball, and it dropped right on the side.
Line. Yeah, nice. 17-6, game 2. Just barely got it over. That would be an ace, not necessarily in your face, but definitely an ace nonetheless. Have a cheer about ace in your face. And it's the Helpful Hardware man. It just is. It rolls off your tongue. I apologize for those people that are sitting at home having to listen to me. Mute your channels. That's all I can say. Mute your channels. Here we go. 18-6. Serve. Double tap. Went underneath.
Net violation for the Lady Mustangs.
I tell you, Mr. Judge, referee, umpire up there, he is having fun. He is part of the game right now. If we had the athletic director, Adam Cobbs, here, he'd be like, Blue, come on, Blue. What are you doing?
I mean, he's let them play for the most part.
But he is being a stickler on the rules.
Yeah.
I like it. 19-7. Held that 19 a little bit too long. Apologize. High and outside. Still able to set in. Point. She went underneath the net. Like I said, back to fourth. Everybody's giving him the old stink eye. All 6 ladies looked up at him like,
what?
We know where you live. We're coming after you.
And every call has caught everyone else off guard.
Right. Well, we necessarily didn't see those the first couple of games.
Right. Yeah, there weren't
and
many violations.
But I asked those questions. I was trying to figure that out. Wow, great effort, man. They came up trying to block that shot.
Yeah, there weren't many violations in that JV game. So
19-9 here. Game 2, first to 25 wins. That came with the thunder and the heat right there, a little fire.
It was just too hot for number 2, Aaliyah DaCosta, to handle.
I was eating pizza the other night, and that thing was too hot out. It nearly burned the roof of my mouth off. I can feel what that young lady was feeling coming off with that ball that fast. Here we go. Tell you one thing, I might be calling a TO right now just to get your break.
Yeah, just to get a breather, kind of regroup everyone, and not let this run go any further than where it is now.
No, there's no need for it. And she said, no, shall not pass. And that's about the only way to stop a spike with a, oh. And I do believe we're going to get a Shane's Rib Shack timeout here. I feel a need for it. 19-12.
And number 6, Janelle Balbin for the Lady Mustangs continues to serve.
Out, finally, reverse. Just like that, I should be quiet and not be the coach. Just that couch volleyball coach I've always wanted to be, just sit there going, time out.
Kind of like the backseat driver of
Oh,
volleyball.
I do not backseat drive. I have people that backseat drive me.
And off target with the handle.
The ball's out the door,
As
heading
the
down Jodico Road.
The ball goes for a little trip.
It
You need
does.
some fresh air for a second, that's all.
I'd like some of that right now. It's a little warm in here.
I would agree with you on
Yes,
that one.
it was cool when I got here, and then they left the doors open. At least they didn't let the dogs out. Here we go. Good effort. Everybody's trying to anticipate where that shot's going.
So the Lady Mustangs try to mount a comeback in this game.
Down by 8, 21-13. Game 2 is in the taking for the Lady Knights. But once again, you got to win 3 out of 5 to call it a day. As it gets real quiet in here.
Very quiet.
Now, the one thing we have not, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll jinx us, don't worry about that. We've never seen 4 games, correct? We've always seen straight up 3s.
I think so, yeah.
We almost saw a 4 that one time, and it just didn't play out.
Right, it was close, but we didn't get to that 4th game.
Out.
And we're going to have a timeout by the Lady
Whoa.
Knights.
So what he's saying, he overruled it, and he said no. The ref said they touched it. And he gave a nice motion with that. Even though the ball was out, they said she grazed it with her Kwan Leonard fingers right there.
And they did. I mean, I believe it was between Aaliyah DaCosta and Aaron Atchison. One of them did touch it.
Yes.
Trying to figure out, which one was going to try to take that ball.
Hey, and this timeout's brought to you by Shane's Rib Shack, located at 2148 Highway 20, West McDonough, Georgia. A great reminder, Game 2's always been brought to you by Legacy Ford of McDonough. Back to action we go. Trying to close this Game 2 out 21-15.
It's going to be the Lady Mustangs serve with number 43, Abigail Hollingshead.
21-15. Let's break this serve and get the point back in the other direction.
Ooh.
Out.
And that one came so quickly that Aaron Atchison just had to duck because that would have been all of her face.
I know. I would flail to the ground and roll. Should have let that go. And just like that, you got it. That back line has to be able to know where they're at. Hey, are we going to let this go or are we going to keep going?
Yep.
It's the hardest thing to do, 23-15. She was aiming at my car in the parking lot on that one.
The ball just needed to go on another trip. That's all that was.
Yeah. Round we go. 24-16.
She just jumps up, gets reared back, and drops that ball right where it needed to be.
Point game heading into possible match game coming up. She decided to hit it. Again, will they get it back over? They do. Oh, somebody wins some type of points right there. That was nice. down game point match. Heading into game 3. I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert. We'll take a pause and be right back. And away we go, heading into game 3 here. It has been a fast-paced game to knock out 2 games within less than an hour. Heading over to the 3rd game, I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert. Jennifer, this is your first interaction with fans, and how has that feeling been?
It's brought a different intensity to the game. I will say the players can definitely feel the crowd behind them, and
Right.
It's brought just more momentum to the game.
I know everybody's sitting at home. We could have went to this game, and that's
Right.
all they're thinking about is that we could. I'll say, yeah, and we'd have been at home enjoying a Taco Tuesday, and
Right.
And y'all could have did that on this one. Once again, we're live here at Community Christian, and let's get ready for Game 3. It's in the books. Let's get going.
All right, and number 43, Abigail Hollingshead is going to start us off for the Lady Mustangs.
Set by Maddie. Not able to dig it out. Just like that. 1 point there.
And you can hear the crowd is fired up.
Yeah. Back around we go. 2-0 here. Like to give a shout out to my oldest son, at home watching. He enjoys his basketball, especially when it's the Lady Knights. Mr. GBC Gaming. Follow him on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. He's a riot. Strike. Boom goes the dynamite. Number 13, Caroline, said, hey, I'm going to put this on the ground and see what happens. I also like to give a shout out to my little mini, known as Christopher Grant, who enjoys his dinosaurs and camouflage while he watches volleyball. Reset we go.
Another point for the Lady Knights, 4-0 so far.
Well, that's kind of staying status quo from the first two games. They'll jump out and kind of hold for a little bit. We should get a timeout here soon if they're trying to take a breather.
And like I said, so far, I mean, there's been no reason to change the game plan. And we got a timeout by the Lady Mustangs.
And with that, you have a timeout, and that would be a what kind of timeout?
A Shane's Rib Shack timeout.
Yeah, it's located at 2148 Highway 20, McDonough, Georgia. This third game's been brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta and Legacy Ford. Tonight's senior spotlight is brought to you by CrossFit Plus. And most importantly, the descriptions of all the seniors are brought to you by that Maddie Minute from Coach Warren Kingsley. Head coach Amber Clinton going into her 7th year of coaching experience in volleyball. Serve for CCS. Over the net. Sets there. Steal it. Following through. Got to get it ready. Pushes it over. Not enough to dig it. 6-0 here by the Lady Knights. Game 3. 2-0. 2-0. In favor of the Lady Knights. Good dig. Great job by number 11.
And the Lady Mustangs.
Said she went underneath the net, not allowed.
They started celebrating too early. They did.
A little stickler. Stickler for the rule.
They celebrated too early on that play. They didn't think she was going to get down there and get that dig.
We had this conversation before, how many points can be rolled off. No. And when you're rolling 7-0, then you go, and it just goes off. And it's like, hey, it's no big deal. Let's get this thing reset.
And number 10 for the Lady Mustangs, Becca Johnson, comes into the game. A soft serve.
I do enjoy that as an ice cream. More than like regular ice cream, I like soft serve, especially if it's like the chocolate and vanilla swirled together.
Okay.
I grew up in a yogurt generation. Frozen yogurt was a big thing in my time period.
Okay.
And it died off by the time you entered into yogurt world. That was late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
That was huge.
Yeah, and I haven't had a lot of frozen yogurt in my time.
No, but it was one of those, it was supposed to be healthy for you. Especially when you coat it with Reese's Peanuts and the old strawberry sugar sprinkles, everything you have. It's great.
You just added nutrients, that's all.
Oh, you do. It's flavor. It's healthy. And just like this, they always jump up by 6 or 7 points, and then boom, to reset it right there. 7-4. Serving in favor of Central Georgia Arts and Athletics, Lady Mustangs. Number 8 with the serve. Back out they go. Winner, winner, get it down and get it back up again. Here we go.
Nice dig by Maddie Page. set up for Caroline Arnold.
She's had a good game against her former school, 8-4 here.
Definitely. I mean, she's gotten some great sets. And
We had a whole week off last week, so we got kind of a little break. Next Monday, we will be back live action down here in community. If we open the doors to fans, I don't know if we'll be back, but to be continued. That's the first night of Monday Night Football. I'm not saying anything, but it's a doubleheader. And, hey, have a hard time working on anything that has the word NFL on and me not watching it. Well, fans or no fans, I do enjoy some football, but I'm really enjoying the volleyball tonight. It's nice to take a break. Oh, that's hard. That's a little, hey, you got it. No, you got it. No, I thought you got it.
And
9-5.
Happened so many times throughout these games where it's just somebody called the ball.
Yep. If I can get you to give me one pun before we finish doing this whole volleyball stint, I will be ecstatic. If I can get some type of pun, I even set you up. It's 9-5, and you could have finished it. Ace is the place here at CCS. I like it. 10-5. Nice. 11-5. Seen that on a replay. Jumped up and blocked it, hands.
Yep, way to go, just straight up at the net and got that ball.
Out we go, reset, 11-6. Not that I'm looking forward and rooting for 18 to get another point, but I do enjoy a good 7-11. I like their shakes. Their big gulps, It's not bad. Ooh, 12-6.
And Caroline Arnold has been.
She's been all over the place.
She's been all over the place.
I would say between, I mean, you can give it to the seniors.
Yeah.
Because it's nice not that all seniors are out there right now. We got 3 seniors out there, 3 underclassmen, bringing the Lady Knights on to victory here. They've up 2 games to 0. And it looks like there's nothing going to stop them to go ahead and head out and get, 9 more points? Nope. 10, 11, 12 more points. Hey, I'm not doing my math on purpose. You just laughing at me, watching me wiggle, trying to say, hey, Bo, 13 minus 25 is 12. Out.
Point to the Lady Knights.
14-6 here. The game started at 6:10 Eastern Standard Time. It is already 7:10. We've rolled out 3 games so far in a blink of the eye. Boom. Great job, number 11. Nothing worse when somebody does that and just smiles at you and claps their hand like, yeah, that was me. I did that.
Good job.
Yeah. Everybody was over here trying to block my shot, and I just put it right
That
over your
way.
head. Right over your head and said, boom, boom. Here we go. 15-6. They're at least thinking a little bit through her here with the Lady Mustangs, knowing to step out of the way.
And that was a very close one. Very close.
3 just sitting there waiting on both of them, all 3 just gathering up going, hey, I wonder what's going to happen.
Nice dig by number 1, Maddie Page. And point for the Lady Knights and number 11, Gracie Morgan.
I tell you one thing, between Miss Morgan, Miss Page, and Miss Arnold, you don't really have much of a chance right now.
No. And it's these CCS players have really unique skills in the fact that most of them played both JV and varsity. As we get a spike by number 1,
Ooh.
Maddie Page is up and straight down into the floor.
I tell you, we should put like a hole at the bottom of the floor, do a little CGI, make it look like it went through the hole. That'd be awesome. Somebody runs out and hands it to her from the back of the street. Hey, we found your ball. Out. 17-8.
But so many of these players play both JV and varsity, and even some are on the middle school team, and they have a lot of games, a lot of experience on this court playing.
And when you're playing this, you're just warming up, playing, getting that self ready for that varsity game.
Right. Little confusion at the net gives the Lady Mustangs a point.
Yeah, the best part was both number 2 and number 1 were just staring at each other going, my bad, you got the ball right there? Sorry. 18-9. They're really able to keep that half point throughout, meaning doubled it up most of the time. Not many timeouts. They're letting everybody play in a fast pace.
I mean, as well as they're playing a timeout.
Oh, you don't want to break that rhythm.
Yeah, you don't want to break the rhythm.
I almost feel like the referee blew the whistle before the ball even hit out. I mean, before it hit the ground. He was like, yeah, that's going to be your point. You're not going to be able to dig that one out.
I mean, at some point, you know where it's going.
Yeah, that velocity is a little bit too hard. You ain't got a chance. Based on the angles and the geometrical features of it, it's just not going to happen. Here we go. Ricocheted off. And just like that, we're 5 points away from ending this match here at Community. And Lady Knights up 2-0, trying to close this game out against the Central Georgia Arts and Athletic Lady Mustangs. Trying to make this senior night a success for all 3 seniors. 21-9. She said she hit it twice again. We bring that point back. We're all confused. We're going to come out 20-10, 1 minute. This timeout's brought to you by Shane's Rib Shack. We'll go through all our sponsors here. Shane's Rib Shack is located 2148 Highway 20 West, McDonough, Georgia. Game 3 throughout is always brought to you by Car Finders of South Atlanta and Legacy Ford. But tonight's game is sponsored by Coach Kingsley. Coach Kingsley, I get my brain all situated, is a wonderful teacher here at Community, molding students' minds and on the football field and AP European History and English class. Thank you for all your generosity, Coach Kingsley. And back to action we go. It is fun to multitask with all the other stuff going on right now. So yes. 20-10. Backhanded. Trying to make a little push of a comeback. 2 hours later, we're watching Game 5, and we've jinxed ourselves beyond everything. I just didn't see that happen.
I mean, when we started this, we didn't see this going 5 games at all.
It's been fast-paced, but there's always been certain separation based on serve. Right now, 43 for the Lady Mustangs have gotten them 2 points here after this timeout. That ball came in fast. Somebody might say it came in like a wrecking ball. But I shall not sing anything that deals with that. I've never fallen. I won't go there. I'll leave it alone. That was good.
And number 43.
Oh, that was great.
Abigail Hollingshead serves for the Lady Mustangs.
They're just trying to get that brought back to their portion.
Ooh. And that was a great effort by number 21 to get that ball back out.
You know what Maddie was asking? It seems like she is throwing the ball. That's what she was asking.
Okay.
20-14. I think Mr. Ref said you already won 2 games. You're up by 6. Let's just play out and see what happens.
Let's watch it.
20-15, 5 unanswered points. And a switch serving in advantage of the Lady Knights, 21. Ace by Maddie, 22-15. Once again, I'm Jennifer Colbert with Bo McMichael, bringing you Score 58 Network. Lady Knights 22-15. Senior night here at Community 2020. Not enough. Boom, 23-15 by Miss Arnold. Need 2 points to win. Did I say 2 points? We need 1 point to win. 1 point to win. Let's bring it home. Let's throw that line out and get the brooms and start sweeping this game. Swish, swish. We should have a little graphic went across with the sweeping. Yeah, that'd be nice.
The ball in the hands of number 1, Maddie Page.
And that's ball game. Too high. And with that, 3-0 reset, ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful having you here on this Tuesday night, September 8th, 2020. I'm Bo McMichael with Jennifer Colbert, bringing you live Community Nights Lady Knights Volleyball. Until we see you again, take care of yourselves, and good night.